Or was it bad? What is going on, guys? Brittle back with another video, and today we're going to be going over the Crown Jewel 2021. Was it good? Was it bad? We're going to be talking about every single match that happened, every single result. This is going to be a pretty awesome video. I would have done this yesterday, but I did work literally right when the Crown Jewel started, so I missed the entire show, but I watched it later that night, I thought it was a pretty decent show. I ain't even going to lie. It was a pretty decent freaking show. We're going to be talking about it in this video, tell you what I thought, tell you what I think, maybe like should have happened, tell you what happened, this, that. You guys know the deal. So without further ado, let's get into it. But yeah, guys, Crown Jewel. Some people are saying it's one of the best. But yes, we're going to be going over the show right now. I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to hop on here, and then we're going to be jumping into the live stream. Before we talk about the Saudi show, though, yesterday, check out what I found. Meyer, right there. Got this Randy Orton and Dummy 2-pack thing. Very cool. Only 13 bucks for this. I didn't buy it for the basic. I bought it for this accessory. It's super sick, by the way. Like, all these pieces remove. How sick is that? Like, the pants even come off. And this thing's, like, weighted. Like, there's a weight in this thing, so it's got some heft to it. It's pretty cool. It's actually, like, a really, really cool accessory. But, yes. Crown Jewel. Gonna wait for a couple more people to hop on here. Then we're gonna be jumping into it. I know I'm doing this technically during school hours, so it's not gonna get as many viewers as normal, but I am gonna be uploading this. So without further ado, let's get into the show. Starting off first, I actually don't have the figures in front of me. Hold on. Starting off first. Starting off first, it was on the kickoff show. It was Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin going up against the Usos, 2-on-2 tag team match. And this came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, kickoff match. Okay. I actually watched this one live. I watched the kickoff show, but I wasn't able to watch the real show. I watched it later that night. But yes, the Usos versus Shelton and Cedric. This match was pretty decent. It wasn't the best match of all time. Honestly, I was just thinking to myself the entire time, I'm like, could you imagine the build-up they could have done to this? Like, if you made this an actual, like, tag team title match, could you imagine the build-up you could have done? The Usos, the Hurt Business. Oh my gosh, this could have been great. They didn't do any build-up to this match, which I thought was pretty pathetic. And then they just give us it. But yeah, in the end, the Usos were able to pick up the victory, obviously. And it wasn't for the titles, I don't believe. Yeah, it wasn't for the titles. But they picked up the victory and made the Hurt Business look even weaker, I guess. But again, like I said, you could have done like some build-up to this. Usos, Hurt Business, Bloodline, Hurt Business. That could have been good, dude. But you never know, we might get that in the future. Moving into the next match. It was the opening match on the card, which was so epic. Oh my gosh, this was so sick. Edge versus Seth freaking Rollins. Right there. And this match was so good. I loved this match. Hell in a Cell. Such a good match. I loved it. Oh my gosh. There was this wicked spot. Probably my favorite spot. Seth Rollins. He was on the top rope. He was going for a Phoenix Splash because he was turned around. Edge pushes him, bounces off the cage, and then falls through a table. It was such a wicked bump. I loved that. The ending was sick. Edge had like a wrench in the mouth of him, and he was doing like that, like the submission thing with the wrench. That was sick. And then in the end, we had Edge hit a curb stomp on Seth Rollins to end it all on a steel chair. That was so sick. Oh, and I also loved the creativeness of Seth freaking Rollins. He used like a metal here. I'll recreate it because I do have a metal chain. If I can find it. There it is. Sorry, my throat's acting up for whatever reason. But we do have a metal chain, and he wrapped it around his boot. Pretty good, too. It wasn't going anywhere. He wrapped it around his boot, very similar to that. And then he did a super kick right to the face. It was so sick. I loved this match so much. Probably my favorite match on the entire card. And they opened with it. and they brought the cell down to Saudi Arabia. Like, that's going an extra mile to make this show better. Like, WWE, shout out to you guys. That was killer. I loved this match. In the end, we saw Edge pick up the victory again with a curb stomp on a steel chair, and I thought it was sick. I loved it so much. Great match. Great match. Moving into the next match, it was actually Mansoor versus Ali, Mustafa Ali. This match was all right. Mansoor, just like I said in my prediction video, he got such a big reaction from the crowd because literally that's his hometown, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Literally his hometown. Got a massive ovation. He was able to pick up the victory with that one maneuver that he did on Monday Night Raw where he jumps over the top rope and hits a neck breaker. I thought it's a pretty cool move. He hit it on Ali. And then he was able to pick up the victory. And then Ali attacked him after the match. I'm like, no, don't continue this. Don't continue this rivalry. But then this random dude, I gotta be honest with you guys, I had no idea who it was. So dude comes out in like the gear or whatever. I don't know what they call it. But he was coming out with like the clothing on him, and you couldn't see who it was. And then he popped into the ring. And then it was like some like Saudi Arabia like Olympics dude, and I didn't know who he was, so it wasn't too special for me. But the people in the arena, it was pretty special for them because they knew who it was. And then he hit a wicked kick on Ali and then dropped him. But I thought that was pointless. I think you could have just had Mansoor win and then don't have Ali attack him. That's just gonna make him look weak, bro. He just beat Ali, his rival. Like, just have Ali leave. Like, what the heck? But yeah, it was decent. Mansoor was able to pick up the victory. No questions about that. That was super obvious. I knew Ali was going to win that. There was no ifs, ands, or whats about that. Moving into the next match, we do have Selena Vega versus Dewdrop for the Queen's Crown tournament, the finals of the Queen's Crown tournament. And honestly, I wasn't too happy with the finals guys here in this Queen's Crown tournament. Dewdrop wasn't happy with that. Selena Vega also wasn't happy with that. But in the end, the match was pretty lame. I'm not even gonna lie. Selena Vega was able to pick up the victory with like that one maneuver where they jump over and then they do the flip into the pinning combination. It was a pretty cool move. I should probably know the name of it by now, because a lot of people do it. But it's a really cool move, and she was able to do that on Dewdrop, pick up the victory, and become the Queen of the Ring. So it's Queen Selena, the Queen of Queens, because she's from Queens. That would be sick. But yes, Selena Vega is the Queen of the Ring, and I think it's kind of cool. Queen Selena. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it definitely sounds pretty cool. Other than Queen Dewdrop, like, nah, that ain't happening. But Queen Selena, yes, this is pretty cool. And I'm definitely looking forward to see what she was going to do. I mean, she could do nothing, because I feel like she's been doing nothing ever since her return. She's just been in the freaking shadow of Carmella for whatever reason. But we'll see. We'll see what Selena Vega does with that big opportunity that they're giving her in the Queen's Crown. But yeah, I'm glad that she was able to pick up the victory. It's kind of cool. It flows. Queen Zelina. I think that's pretty cool. You know, it sounds like a real queen in my opinion. Moving to the next match, we do have, yes, AJ Styles and Omos going up against Randy Orton and Riddle. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, AJ Styles and Omos. Good tag team match. I enjoyed this tag team match. I feel like they faced each other multiple times. But this was definitely one of my favorite matches that they faced each other in. And I really enjoyed it. I was honestly expecting RK Bro to retain, and they did. Match was good. Omos is still untouchable. Literally still untouchable. They book Omos the same every time. Like when he's about to lose, they book him the same every time. He gets knocked off the apron, and then they get AJ Styles. It's the same thing though. When Omos loses. But, yeah, as far as RK Bro winning, I think that's awesome, and they're still Raw Tag Team Champs. I'm interested to see where this is going to go, because I don't know. I don't see Randy Orton turning on Riddle anytime soon. It's bound to happen, but probably when they lose the titles. But you never know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Do I want AJ Styles and Omos to split up? Heck yeah. Oh, my God, please. Omos, honestly, in my opinion, is ruining Styles. Styles as a heel alone is good. Styles as a face alone is good. Styles with Omos, terrible. Terrible. He's overlooked. But yeah, Randy and Riddle were able to retain, and that wasn't a bad match. Not my favorite match on the card, though, but it definitely wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't bad. Moving to the next match, it was... Yeah, where's the crown? Oh, it's on Finn Balor. Xavier Woods. Finn Balor. King of the Ring finals. Yeah, this was okay. The match was alright. I just was not fond of Xavier Woods winning. Xavier Woods is the King of the Ring, which I'm fine with. But at the expense of Finn Balor. Finn Balor loses to Xavier Woods. What? Finn Balor loses to Xavier Woods. What? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Yeah. I'm interested to see what Xavier Woods is going to do with that the King of the Ring. Don't get me wrong. I'm very interested to see what Xavier Woods is going to do. King Xavier, it flows. It sounds pretty cool. But at the expense of Finn Balor. Does anybody else see a big problem with that? That is sad. That is sad. Finn Balor lost to Roman Reigns. He's losing to Xavier Woods now. What? Oh my God. Yeah. But Xavier Woods is the king, and we got to deal with that, which, again, I'm fine with Woods being king. But at the expense of Finn Balor, dude. What? That's so sad. Oh, man. This poor guy. Whatever. Finn Balor, dude. Poor man. I feel for him, dude. Losing to Reigns, then, oh, yeah, have him lose against Woods. Why not, right? What? That's Finn Balor, dog. First Universal Champion, bro. Like, I feel like they overlook that. They say it. They're like, oh, yeah, first Universal Champion. But they don't do anything with him. Nothing. Nothing. But, yeah, Woods is king. And sorry for my rambling on about that. But I'm just so mad that this man got beat by Xavier Woods. Finn Balor did. What the crap? Whatever. Next match. I feel like I'm missing one. I'm not. No. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. Goldberg, Bobby Lashley. This match was alright. I wish there was more intensity from Lashley in this one. I feel like there wasn't as much intensity as I would have liked to have seen from Lashley. Because he's Bobby Lashley, you know, the Hurt Business. The Almighty. And I just don't feel like we got the energy and the intensity that I thought we were going to see. But yes, anyways, Bobby Lashley. One sec, something going on in the background. Voicemail, baby. But yes, Bobby Lashley, Goldberg, one-on-one. And this match was all right. It was a no-holds-barred, falls count anywhere match. It was all right. It wasn't a bad match. Like I said, the intensity from Lashley was not there, in my opinion. He pulled out a chain right in the beginning, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm like, oh, dang, here we go. Lashley's going to be intense. He's going to be going crazy. But I feel like he could have gone way crazier. I mean, this man's threatening to kill you. You know what I mean? He's threatening to kill you. I think you'd be going a little more crazier in the ring. I just, you know what I mean? I just didn't think the intensity was there for Lashley. But as far as Goldberg, though, the intensity was definitely there. He was flipping out. In the end, there was a wicked spear off the entrance stage, I would say like 8 or 10 feet down to 3 tables, which were sitting there. And that was cool. I thought that was really cool. Goldberg hit that spear. Like, there was this one spot where Bobby Lashley was hightailing. He was hightailing from Goldberg running up the ramp, and they looked at each other just like this. And I'm like, oh, this would be perfect. Just start running at each other, and then have Bobby Lashley hit the spear. Oh my gosh, that would look so sick. I wanted to see that so bad. Comment down below if anybody else wanted to see that. They were both staring at each other. I'm like, this is perfect. Bobby Lashley run down into the spear. It would have been awesome. But no, in the end, we saw Goldberg spear Lashley off the stage through 3 tables. And Goldberg picks up the victory, which I wasn't too fond of. I really wanted Lashley to win this because Goldberg's not a guy that sticks around. Bobby Lashley's sticking around. Make him look good, dude. Make him even more the Almighty. And the Hurt Business tried to come out and help. They were no match for Goldberg. But, yes, that match was all right. Not my favorite match on the card, though. Moving to the next match, it was Drew McIntyre versus Big E, one-on-one. This match was all right. I mean, it was decent, but the thing was, in the back of my head the entire time, I was just thinking, yeah, Big E's retaining. It was stuck right in the back of my head. I'm like, yeah, Big E's retaining. No matter what happens, Big E's retaining. He's not losing the title. It's guaranteed. So this one wasn't that fun for me. But the match itself was all right. I was a little distracted the entire time. I was like, yeah, Big E's winning. Big E's winning. Big E's winning. There's no way Drew's winning. But yes, Big E did retain his WWE championships. His WWE championship, I'm sorry, with a big ending, a second big ending to Drew McIntyre, and he was able to pick up the victory. No, I don't know. Nothing else really needs to be said. Big E, not my favorite WWE champion. But yes, he was able to retain there against Drew, and I'm glad. I didn't want to see Drew win the title, absolutely not. So I'm glad Big E retained. Moving to the next match, it was Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. What do you guys think of this match? Down in the comments down below. But yes, it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks. And the ending was bullcrap. Big time Bex, more like boring Bex. Man. But yes, what did you guys think of this match down in the live chat? But anyways, the match was alright. In the end, we saw freaking Becky Lynch. I forgot who she pinned. I don't know. Was it Sasha or was it Bianca? I forgot. Why do they have shirts on? It's like a Saudi thing. Like women can't like show their skin or something. It's something. I don't know. I don't know all the details, but it's something like that. But yeah. But yeah, this match was alright. Yeah. Sasha Banks, I guess, was the one that got pinned. It was just a dumb ending. Just such a dumb ending. Becky Lynch just pins Sasha and gets help from the ropes. Like, why? What is the point of the ropes, dog? Come on. Just pin her, dude. Like, what? But yeah, it was bullcrap. Didn't like that match at all. But moving to the next match, we had the one that I've been waiting for. The one that I was so excited for, my second favorite match on the entire card. Edge and Seth stole the show again, in my opinion. They stole the show again. They're so good. Oh, man, I'm kind of bummed that rivalry's over. I enjoyed it. But Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, one-on-one. This was epic. I loved this match so much. The intensity was there. Both men were jacked. Brock Lesnar looked like a beast. I love the new look for Lesnar. It's going to be a great figure. I'm so excited for it. By the way, fix up if you guys are trying to do one. Flannel on Lesnar with a black shirt under it. There you go. Looks pretty freaking good. But yeah, this match was so sick. I really, really enjoyed it. For the Universal title, Paul Heyman was on ringside. Very, very quiet the entire match. He didn't really do much where he like, Brock! Or like, Roman from the ringside. Like, do this, do that, do this. Like, you know, the wise man, you know what I mean? He didn't really have much to say in this one. But the match itself was awesome. We saw, I think it was 4 suplexes. I think we only saw 4 suplexes. I could be wrong on that, but it was a low amount. It was a low amount. And I was expecting more suplexes to Roman Reigns, but like Roman Reigns said, he's the suplexorcist. He didn't get suplexed as much as John Cena would have. That's the kryptonite to Cena, suplexes. But yes, this match was really good. In the end, we had a little controversy. Brock Lesnar was looking like he was about to win a second F5. Here we go, F5 into the referee, Charles Robinson. And I was like, no. Right when he F5'd him into Charles Robinson, I'm like, yep, I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. They're just going to repeat what they've been doing. Usos. I knew they were going to do it. Right when Roman Reigns went into the ref, I'm like, I know exactly what they're going to do. I know exactly what they're going to do. And then there are the Usos. Oh, my God. And then they help Reigns win. It was pretty funny, though. Call back to, I believe it was Extreme Rules in 2013 or 2012, that Brock Lesnar, one-handed, picks up the referee, Charles Robinson, the same guy. And it was funny. He picked him up just like this, and then he just sent him down like, oh, he's out of it. I'm not using him. It was awesome. I love that. That was just such a cool touch to the match. I love that. The Usos coming in again. It's so repetitive. It was obvious. Right when the ref got touched, I knew it was happening. I'm like, yep, where are the Usos? There they were. And then they helped Reigns pick up the victory. And then another referee, of course, when Roman Reigns needs a pin, not Brock Lesnar. Hops in the ring and then pins Brock Lesnar, which I wasn't. I mean, I'm glad Roman Reigns was able to pick up the victory, retain his Universal title, because that Universal title, in my opinion, makes him. But I just wasn't fond of the ending. I think they could have just. Well, hopefully this continues. I gotta be honest. If this continues on SmackDown, I'd be really happy. But yeah, I really hope it continues. I heard like Brock Lesnar did like a tweet or something that said like, I'm not done with Roman Reigns. As soon as I arrive on SmackDown, beat the crap out of Roman Reigns or something like that. And SmackDown's tonight, and I'm so excited for it because fresh new start, new roster, minor new roster. Ricochet on SmackDown, let's go. I'm excited for that. Jeff Hardy on SmackDown, let's go. I'm excited for that. It ought to be good. SmackDown ought to be really good tonight. But yes, Reigns is able to retain, which I'm super glad that he was. But oh man, it's just they've done that ending so many times with the Usos. The Usos come in, they help them win. They've done it. They've done it. They've done it. They've done it. You know what I mean? But yes, in my opinion, the show was great. I enjoyed it. I didn't get bored. The only time I got bored was during the Triple Threat Women's match and the Big E and Drew McIntyre match because I just knew Big E was winning. That was just way too obvious. And then the Banks, they're all overrated in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, I thought the show was decent. In the end, out of 5, I'm going to give the show a solid 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just a fun show. It was decent. Definitely the best Saudi show they've done. They've done some pretty bad Saudi shows. This one was pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. But yeah, that was the Saudi show. Was it good? Was it bad? To answer that question, it was good. Edge versus Seth, definitely favorite match of the night. Me too, my man. Who wants to see The Rock versus Roman? Me at WrestleMania, because I might be going to WrestleMania. That's a possibility. That would be epic, by the way. I think Edge and Seth was match of the night, that's for sure. What do you guys give the show out of 5? Let me know. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Let me know down in the chat. What did you think of Riddle on the Camel? I forgot to mention that. That was funny. I really enjoyed that. He come on it. I'm like, where's Riddle going? He just walked away. I'm like, what? And then he comes out on a freaking camel. I'm like, what the crap? Just funny. Good stuff. I like it. 4 to 5. That's what everybody's seeming to give it. Me too. I thought it was a great show. Just all the King of the Ring crap. I wasn't a fan of. I'm gonna put in my pros and my cons for the entire show. Edge and Seth, amazing match. Randy Orton, Riddle, decent, fun match. I enjoyed that, and they retained. Bobby Lashley, Goldberg. The intensity wasn't there for Lashley, in my opinion, but I thought the match was pretty decent. I would have preferred Lashley to win. Ali Mansoor, match was good. Mansoor was obviously gonna win. Queen Selena, that flows. I think that's pretty cool. It's not dewdrop, so I'm all right. Xavier Woods, Finn Balor, at the Finn Balor losing at the expense of Xavier Woods. Oh, that's so freaking disappointing. Xavier Woods should not be beating a guy like Finn Balor. I don't care what it's for. He should not be beating a guy like Finn Balor. That's just not right. Nope. Finn Balor should have won that match. AJ Styles almost. Hopefully they split up. Drew McIntyre, Big E wasn't a fan of that match because it was way too obvious. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. I really enjoyed that match. But yeah, that was the Crown Jewel 2021. Just went over it. And yeah, we're not going to leave this live stream yet. We're not. I don't know if you guys tuned in when I first started the stream, but I got this yesterday from Meyer right here. Look at this thing. It's a dummy for my backstage playset when I set it up in about a month or two. This is going backstage, and it's going to look sick. Look at this thing. It's a dummy. And I got it with this Randy Orton figure. It's the Rickon series, but I got it at Meyer. I've never seen this thing pop up anywhere else. I've never seen it pop up at Target and Walmart. I've never seen it there. I saw it at Meyer. I'm like, what? I'm grabbing that. Look, it's like that one of those rubber punch dummies. And this thing breaks apart, too. It's pretty cool. Breaks and the head comes off, torso comes off, and then the legs come off. And this thing's weighted. There's got to be like a lead weight in there because it's got some heft to it. You know what I mean? Which is pretty realistic because normally you put like sand or water in the bottom of something like that. And then you just beat the crap out of it, basically. Pretty cool. Can't wait to put that backstage. That's going to be awesome. And the Randy figure's not too bad. I just don't like the different swivel crap. Like how he could like punch. I've never been a fan of that crap. But yeah, he'll probably just go in my basic bin to rot. I only need it for the accessory. But yeah, look at that thing. Next episode come out of the Week in Review tomorrow. That's for sure. Dude, this thing is sick. Oh, did you guys see the rest of Legend Series 12, my review videos? Kevin Nash, baby. We got a Kevin Nash figure. Let's go. How sick an uploads for you guys. Check out the channel. There's freaking insane amount of uploads on there. If you guys have any questions, make sure to drop them down about the channel, about Crown Jewel. Do you want Seth Rollins to turn babyface? I think that would be pretty cool. This is a fresh start for Seth. He just he got finished with Edge, and the rivalry's over now. So Seth needs to change things up. Edge, I don't know where Edge is gonna go from here. They could literally put Edge with anybody, and it'll be good. But yeah, I'm still disappointed about Finn Balor losing. I'm not a fan of that. Watched your Toy Hunt vid this morning. Thanks, Luxury SXN. Shout out to you, my man. Again, if you guys have any more questions, drop them down about new figs, about videos, anything. More of Legend Series 12 here. We got the JYD. Billy Gunn, baby. Billy Gunn. Very cool. When is the next WWE action figure match? Definitely soon. You guys really enjoyed the one that I put out between Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. So there will definitely... Was it Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley? I think it was. No, it was Bobby Lashley and somebody. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, that's who it was. But yeah, there will definitely be more matches like that coming out. Definitely expect those. Ooh, you think Seth's gonna turn babyface? That's what people are saying. He could. I don't know. That would be a little weird though. Like, okay, he's been like a super heel for the past, you know, couple of years here, and he's just gonna go straight up babyface. But they do that. They did it with the New Day. They did it with Hulk Hogan, Mania 18. Heel, and then I'm a face now. Have you been able to pick up any Chase AWs? I've never seen one. Wait, I have seen one. Actually. I saw the 1 of 1,000 MJF at ToyCon, but the dude wanted $300 for it. I am not dropping $300 on a $20 figure. Absolutely not. If I find one in the wild, I'm grabbing it. But as far as hunting for them on eBay and that, no, absolutely not. Not happening. Not paying over $300. Not even paying over $100. Do you have a Dean Ambrose figure? Yes, I do. Do you like Seth? Oh, one of my favorites. Seth freaking Rollins, man. Not in my top 5, but he's definitely one of my favorites. He's great. Always has been. I met him too at Ringside Fest 2019. And that was... Let's see if there's anything else new to the arena. SmackDown tonight. What is going to happen? What do you think about the Men of the Year? Oh, man, they're an annoying freaking group. Oh, my God. If you're talking, like, straight up Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, they're all right. Their heel tag team dude with, what's his name? Freaking Dan Lambert. Man, he gets booed out of arena. Oh, my God. He's good at ignoring it, though. That's for sure. Just, like, keep on thinking about what he needs to say. But, dude, is he annoying. Man. But hopefully the Inner Circle will be able to take him down. Yeah. Should Edge turn heel when Seth turns face? Edge as a heel is pretty good. I could get down with that. CM Punk is my favorite AEW wrestler. I can understand that. Post it on Instagram. I feel like this just popped up out of nowhere. I remember seeing one photo about it. I think he had blue trunks, though, this thing. Goldberg. Should have lost. I can't wait for a CM Punk AEW figure. Me too. And people are like, oh, I really hope they don't start with his August 20th, 2021 Rampage debut gear. I hope they do, because that would be epic. Give us an ice cream bar. Give us the pants. Give us the sweatshirt. Give us the shirt. Give us a microphone. It will be epic. Top 3 CM Punk figures. At number 1, Straight Edge Society. At number 2, Elite 16. And number 3 is probably Elite 11. I was looking at him. Want to see him? Right up there. Boom. Not for long. Soon those will be displayed in the new room. And yes, displayed. Do you want to see Jeff Hardy as Willow? Heck yeah, I do. That would be so sick. Oh, so awesome. He's getting a fresh start, too. Talk about another guy getting a fresh start. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy on SmackDown is going to be awesome. Let's hope. I mean, his run on SmackDown during the Performance Center era was pretty decent. Him and Sheamus, I enjoyed that rivalry. One of the best rivalries in the Performance Center. Like, you know, the bar fight. I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of funny. It was good. So, yeah. Jeff Hardy back on SmackDown. We're going to see what happens with that. I'm definitely excited. What are we going to see? A Battle Royal or Royal Rumble on your channel? Maybe in January when the Royal Rumble. So we're definitely going to be getting that. Oh, not the Unrivaled, the Unmatched line, I think. Have you ever tried stop motion? I haven't tried it a couple times. It just, time consuming. Takes forever. Yeah, it's just, oh man, I don't have the patience for that stuff. What version of Becky Lynch is the better? The man or the Irish last kicker? I don't know. To be honest, I've never really been a big fan of Becky Lynch, but I was a bigger fan of her when she was the last kicker. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the man, so probably the Irish one, definitely. But yeah, I just never really been a big fan of Becky Lynch. I just always thought she was so overrated when she turned heel. I'm like, people are getting behind this? What? Just overrated. She's not that good. I don't know what people see. Top 5 favorite wrestlers? Good question. Is there a particular order for this? Yes, there is. Coming in at number 1, John Cena, believe it or not. Number 2, AJ Styles. Number 3, Shawn Michaels. Number 4, CM Punk. Number 5, Undertaker. Yup. The Rock is also up there. If you're talking top 10, The Rock is definitely there. Top 3 favorite CM Punk figures. I think I already said them, but Straight Society Punk. Number 2, Elite 16 Punk. Number 3, Elite 11 Punk. Elite 11's underrated. It's a great figure. Look at this thing. It's a dummy. It's crazy. Randy Orton. Oh my god, he's gonna kill the dummy. And his hat falls off. My god almighty. Let's fix that. Yeet. RKO. Oh my god, he just destroyed the entire thing. It broke into multiple pieces. My god almighty. Put it back together. I cannot wait to set up my backstage again. Because my backstage arena was so epic. Man, it's going to be awesome. You want Shotzi Blackheart to have a rivalry with Jeff Hardy or a storyline with Jeff Hardy as Willow? How about that? Sounds pretty decent. Not a really big fan of Shotzi Blackheart, but I mean, if I could definitely see that working out with them in a rivalry. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I don't think that's the route they're going to go, but you never know. Randy Orton. Favorite John Cena figure? Great question. Probably his first Ultimate Edition, the orange one. That's probably my favorite Cena figure. Yeah. Probably that one. This Randy Orton does a right hand. You got the new AEW Unrivaled Series 5 Jon Moxley. It's a really good figure. Legs are a little loose, but it's still a good figure. Do you want them to release a new Titantron? Yes. I've wanted that forever. Oh, man. Ever since they revealed the one at WrestleMania 34 Access. Oh, that's all I've wanted. Literally. It's been 4 years. Should I put the Cactus Jack jacket on the Brock Lesnar? Feel free to. Pretty good look. It'd probably work better if I had a cloth Brock Lesnar shirt, which I do. Probably should put it on. Crown Jewel was the best pay-per-view of the year. So, yeah, it was good. You think it was the best pay-per-view of the year? If you're talking, like, wrestling, All Out takes that. Like, if you're talking professional wrestling, All Out takes it, no matter what. All Out takes that. But if you're talking WWE, Money in the Bank was really good, in my opinion. I think Money in the Bank's the best pay-per-view of the year for WWE. And then Crown Jewel. In my opinion. What is your favorite WWE superstar? Probably John Cena. Wonder when they're going to release the AEW pop-up on stage. And dude, I am grabbing that. I'm grabbing that right away. All Out or WrestleMania? Well, WrestleMania, yeah. All Out, probably All Out. I'm not even gonna lie, probably All Out. Mania was just all right. It was just all right. That rain delay. Wasn't a fan, but I mean, you can't help that. This Randy Orton does right hands. Look at that. He punches. Why so many people hate Cody Rhodes nowadays? It's the storyline, dude. Because everybody's looking down on him. Arn thinks he's gone soft. Everybody in the Nightmare family thinks he's gone soft. So the crowd's just getting behind them, booing him. Getting that fire behind him. In my opinion, I think that's why. Well, that is why. But, yeah, it's just for the storyline. Boo him. So then he puts fuel to the fire. Maybe a heel turn. Or just more aggression from Cody Rhodes. My God, RKO by Randy Orton. This Randy Orton figure's terrible. Man. This articulation's trash. Does he stand? No. Oh, no, he does. Oh, my God. He does stand. Accessories. Of course, they put the coolest accessories with the worst figures, and you buy them. But yeah, I needed this thing for my backstage. It's gonna look so epic. Right next to the punching bag, I can already see it because my punching bag is red and the shorts on this guy's red. It's gonna work awesome. But yes, guys, probably gonna wrap up this live stream right now. I really hope you guys enjoyed. My thoughts on Crown Jewel, again, 4 out of 5. I thought it was a decent show. I was definitely entertained most of the parts, unless you're talking about the women's triple threat match, the women's Korean crown match, and the Big E and Drew match. As far as every other match goes, I was entertained. Definitely. Xavier Woods, Finn Balor, that's probably the most disappointed I was to see Finn Balor lose a match. He should not have lost. Like, yes, oh, Xavier Woods, King Xavier, oh my God. He should not have beat Finn Balor. He should not have beat Finn Balor. That's all I have to say. He should not have beaten Finn Balor. So mad about that. But yes, that has been the Crown Jewel. Basically, overview of the show, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. In the end, again, 4 out of 5 for the show. I really hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments down below, and I will be uploading this to the YouTube channel. See you guys next time. Riddle Live. Out.